Let's set the record straight on graded video games. I'm not a fan. And I think for 90% of people-ish, it's really not for you. You put this game in a plastic case to never be used again. It takes it out of circulation, which I think just harms everyone out there that wants to play these games. It makes it more expensive because somebody else might buy that down the line, and again, they're never going to take it out of that plastic case. And really, as a consumer, it restricts your ability to even use the game to its fullest capacity. You can't look at the manual anymore. You can't see any inserts. You don't get to see the game disc. All you can see is the outer box or outer shell of the game, and then you just get to keep it on a plastic case on the wall. What's the point then? I just don't get it. I think there is a place for graded games, and it's specifically for sealed games that are very old, or at least 10 plus years old, and they're out of circulation. They're just still sealed at this point, so they're obviously never going to get opened. So yeah, throw it in a case. That's for your hardcore collectors. But most games out there are people putting open box games or just loose carts and sending them in for grading. Like, there's no point. It's already been opened. Just let it be so that somebody can enjoy it. And there are plenty of sealed games I think do deserve to be graded. If you have a sealed Little Samson, sure. You have a sealed Super Metroid, yeah, those games are super old. You have a sealed GameCube game, those are getting ridiculous. Yeah, sure, makes sense. If they're still sealed at this point, they're obviously never being opened because they're still sealed and it's been over 10 years. But people are grading new stuff. People are getting Switch games graded that came out less than a year ago and sending it in to get it upped in value, and I just don't see the point. And I think there are some important games that need to not be graded. Like this one, for example. This is the Sword and Shield with the expansion pass on it. If the Switch shop ever dies, hopefully it never completely goes away, but knowing trends, someday it could die, and then the expansion's just lost unless you want to go through other means. But otherwise, the only legitimate way to get it is, if you didn't already have it downloaded, is to get one of these cartridges that has the expansion on the cartridge. And if I go and get this graded, that's a problem. I'm taking what basically makes the game good out of circulation, because the expansion pass is literally the best part of this game, in my opinion. And there are other games like that out there. In Asia, for example, or Japan exclusive, I think, the Breath of the Wild expansion did come on a cartridge over there. So games like that, when you're getting those graded, if they've already been opened and taking it out of circulation, it just boggles my mind. Doesn't make any sense to me. And so this is my outcry to you. If you already have a game that's opened, it's cart only, you know, maybe it's shown its wear, whatever it is, don't send it in for grading. Save your really expensive sealed stuff and send it in for grading, sure, because you're obviously not opening it at this point. But quit spending money on these companies to grade your games that aren't even old, or already open, or just the cartridge. Please, just leave them the way they are so people can actually play them as intended. End rant. Leave a like if you agree, and we'll catch you next time.